Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to E3 2017. PlayStation's conference just happened, and I'm going to react to it. So, before we get started, there was some things that they announced before the conference, and I just like to list those quickly, rapid fire, because there are a few announcements that's actually pretty big. So, what was shown outside of E3's press conference was the Supermassive Games, which is the Until Dawn guys, are working on a mobile horror game for PS4 and PS Vita called Hidden Agenda. Undertale is officially coming to PS4 and Vita. Knack 2, Lord and Savior, Knack 2, is coming September 5th, 2017, so that's, cool. GT Sport is out this fall, we'll see. And Ni no Kuni 2 is releasing November 10th, which I'm hyped for. I do not know why they did not put that in the conference, but oh well, I'm excited. So let's get down to brass tacks. So the PlayStation conference opened with Uncharted: The Lost Legacy. Still really cool. I don't need to see it anymore. Just it's going to be released October 7th, or not October, August 22nd, I believe. It looks like at this point it's a full-out Uncharted game. Maybe a little bit less long, but it started out very much as just a DLC, and now it's so long. It looks like a spin-off even, which is pretty cool. Then we moved into the first Horizon Zero Dawn DLC called The Frozen Wilds, which was pretty cool. I still have yet. I mean, it was in between that line of Zelda and Horizon in that same week. So I still haven't really gone back to it. Once I stop Persona, I think I'm going to go back to Horizon because I really enjoyed that game. Then we went on to Days Gone, which had a wonderful showing. Much more, you can see much more what the game's going to be. It's very kind of Last of Us influence, but with different tone almost. And we still don't have a release date for it, which is okay. Let's just not go too far. Maybe they announce it at PSX that it's coming out in early 2019, maybe. And then the biggest, one of the biggest announcements for me was Monster Hunter World. And then after the conference they said early 2018. And they also said that it is also coming to Xbox with PC coming later, which kind of sucks, but I've got all of them, so I'm not too worried about it. And then Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite had a showing there. They showed Thanos, and they kind of more of a story. It is out September 19th. And the demo was surprised for today. I still haven't seen it up yet. That could change by the time this video uploads. Then we went into a brief Call of Duty World War II trailer. It was very multiplayer focused. It looked like the destruction was pretty cool. I'm very excited for that game. But we'll see when it comes out November 3rd. And then there was a bunch of VR, PlayStation VR shown. One in particular that I was kind of curious about was Skyrim VR. Because Bethesda's conference was so light, why didn't Bethesda have that at their conference and then say, that maybe would have justified it a little bit more. But, you gotta do what you gotta do. There was Star Child, which looked interesting, side-scrolly kind of VR game. And Final Fantasy 15, I think it was Monster of the Deep, was it? And it looks like a fishing game, which is fine. And then a bunch of Supermassive games, which again are the Until Dawn guys. There was a horror, I believe it was called Inpatient, or The Inpatient. There was a action military game called Bravo Team, and there was I don't even know what to call it, but it was called Moss. I didn't see any release dates for those, but I assume either fall or 2018. And then we're gonna flip over because this is a long conference. God of War is set for early 2018, and I could not be more excited for that game. It looks like the shot in the arm that God of War really needs, um, and it's just I need it now. Detroit Become Human, uh, the folks behind Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, were showing. Still no release date for that, but there is a different perspective than the detective that we saw. Uh, so I think we're gonna go like the Heavy Rain route, where we're gonna see a bunch of different perspectives of this world, which I mean interests me so much because of the cyber aspect of it. I just love that. And then Destiny 2 revealed some pretty substantial exclusive content, which was kind of like they must have paid quite a bit because they had a strike. They had a few gear. Um, it's just a new map for Crucible, I assume. So it almost sucks to be an Xbox Destiny player at this point, because if you want all the content, you have to go to PS4, which kind of sucks. But whatever. It's the way of the world right now. And then they concluded, of course, with the one that I was so excited for is the Spider-Man Insomniac gameplay. And it was just web slimming action. This game is going to be Arkham times 10. I cannot wait for it. It did give a release date of a vague 2018, and it did say it was just called Marvel's Spider-Man, which is interesting how they're gonna, differentiate it with Square Enix stuff, if that even is a factor. Um, and then that was it. Sean Layden came out and said, "Hey, thank you for coming." Uh, and it was one that I left out in there. I don't know if it was in here. No, I didn't write it. One that was there that was really exciting was Shadow of Colossus remake, and oh my, I mean, it's a game that I didn't think I needed, and then I saw it. And if they can do like The Last Guardian, one problem I have with it is the controls. They feel very PS2, and if they can update those, as well as the visuals, if they can update those controls, I'm so in. But really weird announcement, very cool, very very cool, very out of left field. But yeah, what did you think about the PlayStation conference? Let me know in the comments below. There is my Xbox conference. I have the Ubisoft conference, Bethesda conference are all up. So go ahead and they're all in the one playlist. So go ahead and find that. It should be called E3 2017. And look forward to my Nintendo coverage tomorrow. I believe theirs is at noon my time. And it's just gonna be a direct. So it'll be interesting because that's the last conference to see. Overall, this E3's been very not lackluster because there's been awesome games, especially like Anthem and just all like a lot of Xbox exclusives. Um, and Battlefront, of course, because Star Wars head. But you know, it's just a lot of things that aren't coming out this year, or like with the delays. I know that things could get delayed into 2019, and I'm just like, just show me something that's coming out this year. But at the same time, like I said before, I haven't even had time to play Horizon Zero Dawn, so maybe this will give me the time to catch up on it. All right, I'll see you later. Follow me at Shotgun McPain, and I'll see you later. Take care.